So, you think you want to run a 5K? Well, you're in luck because you're talking to the expert on running. I have been running for around 7 years. I've been running since I was 10 years old.
Kind of old. I'm kind of an old child.
I did cross country for 4 or 5 years. Started in middle school, I did it in 6th grade, and I absolutely hated it. I quit. My mom got really mad at me and she was like,
you need to do something with your life.
So go to cross country practice, like their summer conditioning, and I literally got so tired. She came back to pick me up and I fell asleep in the car. That's how tired I was. So thanks, Coach Folds, you're a real homie. I'm gonna teach you guys how to be like me, how to be strong, and how to prepare for a 5K. First thing you wanna do is you wanna make sure that you're running in the proper gear like this. Okay, I almost forgot to put this in the video. Make sure you stretch, because if you don't stretch, your bones and your muscles and your body is just not gonna be happy. Actually gonna be dying mid-run. Probably like before the first mile, you're actually gonna cry. Make sure that you actually stretch. So this is all my running gear. Here I have my long sleeve on because it is kind of cold. If it's not cold, you should get like a shirt, but make sure it's a dry fit. Make sure all your shirts are dry fit shirts. Please don't make them cotton because it's not a good experience because you're sweating a lot. Also, leggings. If it's cold outside, definitely wear leggings. You're feeling a little bit crazy, wear shorts. But I personally like to wear leggings when it's cold outside. I usually have crazy leggings because, you know, the track team always likes to make fun of me because I have really crazy leggings. But I honestly don't mind because I like to be a little bit unique, you know? Also, make sure you get your proper running watch. I like to use Garmin, or you could use like apps on your phone. You could use like the Strava app, or you could use Map My Run. My mom always uses Map My Run. You get really good shoes. I like to run in my Brooks. They're a little bit pricey. They're more on the more expensive side, but they work best for me. Make sure that you run in your shoes before you actually take them home, because if you don't, you're gonna run into a lot of problems. Or I believe the Brooks glycerins. Try Asics are good as well, Ultra, plenty of different other brands that will for sure work, that are definitely on the more cheaper side if you're on a budget. Do not run in Nikes, at least that's my personal preference. They will mess up your feet. They are a great clout shoe. I'm not digging, you know, Nikes. Nikes are great shoes, but for running, they're personally not my favorite, and they're not ideal because I've definitely seen a lot of people who don't know about running and they'll just run in Nikes and they actually mess up their feet. So make sure that the shoes that you have work. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you're running the right amount. What I suggest is at least running 4 days a week. That way your body gets used to it. 2 out of the 4 days you probably want to do some nice speed training. So I like to do 100 over here. This is kind of my spot to do them. We'll go all the way from here to all the way to that other light post at around 90-95%. I'll do like 10 reps of those. Do my 400s on there. I'll do like a whole group at around 80%. And I'll do a few reps of those some days. So what I don't like is when people have really crappy running form. Like there's this girl that she used to run, I think she runs for KV now. And one time she was like running by me and she was like this, like she was like running like this, like she like literally, I swear, was like running like that, like with her head, and it actually was making me want to cry. So make sure when you're running that your hair is like actually in place, not like me, and be focused. Like when you're on the race, like you want to look aggressive, like you want to, you know, be doing your stretches, you want to go like this, you want to go like this, like go like this. Like I always do that to like hype myself up, you know. And then like I'll be on the starting position, and then I'll just go like this. So yeah, that's something that's really important. When you're running, you want to make sure that you have good form throughout the race. That way you're not losing any energy. So you want to have your hands out like this. Don't ball up your fist, or bile up your fist. I don't know how to say that. Ball up your fist, because then you're, you know, ruining the air that's in the way. So you want to go like this. Start to like go like this. Make sure that your foot is hitting the ground. Don't be doing too much of this, so then you're losing energy. Just relax, keep your shoulders down. That's a big problem that I have. Make sure that you're like looking at the trees stuff, you know. That way you're not focused on the run. Be in a good mental state. Now the next 2 days, I'm gonna do some distance training. Make sure you do do at least 5 miles for the 3-mile race that you're going to be doing. 3.1, I should probably say. You want to make sure that your body has enough endurance throughout the entire. We need to worry about nutrition. And speaking of nutrition and water, hydrate or dihydrate. When you're running, you're losing so much water, especially when it's hotter outside, and even when it is colder outside. You are losing a lot of water, so you want to make sure that you replenish those fluids, because especially when you're running, you are sweating so much, like sweating out like buckets of water. Make sure that you drink your water. Make sure you have a really good diet. You should eat a lot of calories, because we burn so many calories when we're running. It's insane. That's why I eat a lot. If you've ever seen me eat, like I will literally eat everything and anything. Eat a lot of pasta, eat a lot of carbs, because we do tend to burn a lot of carbs. Definitely be eating a lot of food, lots of fruits, especially when after you run. You want to make sure that you get a protein bar. I have protein bars. They're actually pretty legit. I don't like protein powder. It's not my favorite because it doesn't taste the best. But I get these elevation ones. I get them from Aldi because I'm cheap, and I don't have money. My mom buys it for me, and she's pretty cheap too, so it's fine. She agrees with me on that. Eating lunch and everything, try not to take anything too crazy. The options, because you are running and your body uses the fuel that you have, so that's important. Those are all my little tips and tricks of running, my little easy 101 guide. If I could probably ramble on about running for 30-40 minutes. Just ask Nick Mondello. I do it to him all the time. I feel really bad. Nobody else is trying to listen to me, so too bad. If you guys liked my little thing that I had, and make sure you just have fun with running your 5K, especially if it's the first time you've ever done it, because it's a really great experience. If you're not being competitive about it, fun. Just, you know, do it with somebody else. That way you're not doing it by yourself. So hope you have a good running journey.